So just wanted to share a lesson learned with motorcycle maintenance over the winter, I guess. Being able to ride when you're ready to ride is, the other day, had been letting my bike sit for the last 3 weeks in the garage. It's been cold here. And finally, weather kind of warmed up, ready to get out there and ride. Got ready, got dressed up, jumped on the motorcycle, and barely cranking over, barely even wanting to. And I'm thinking, wow, this is a brand new bike. What's going on with my bike? What could that be? But really, what it boils down to is the battery. You got to maintain the battery. You got to keep the battery trickled or maintained or charged, even when you're not riding it. And I didn't realize that. I do start it every couple of weeks at least, or ride it every couple of weeks, but had never done this to me before over the past year. Don't know if the battery's kind of wearing out. I don't know if it was the fob. I changed a battery in the fob. I looked for an easy fix, but no, what it really comes down to is the battery. And not really easy to get down to your battery on the motorcycles. Harley's this way. I'm sure the other manufacturers are that way too. So thought about ways to give it a little jump or recharge, and it was kind of a mystery to have to be able to figure out how to get down into that battery. So first of all, you got to take the seat off. The seat's got to come off. There's some access to the underneath carriage here. You take some panels off, so that's not really that helpful. I can see the negative terminal from the other side if I take the panel off, but to get to the positive terminal right there, it's kind of difficult. So I called the dealership and said, "Hey, what can you do for me? What's going on with this bike?" And they said, "Well, try to charge it up. Try to get it maintained and charged using I forget what it's called, some kind of battery access cable." So I said, "I don't know, where would that be? What does that look like?" I haven't really had experience with these kind of motors and engines before. So I poke around, look around. I don't know what I'm looking for. I know there's some kind of, I'm thinking maybe there's a positive terminal or something capped or something available. So finally, I went to go buy a battery charger, came home to try to install it. It only had the clips, the battery cable clips on it. I said, this isn't gonna work. But in poking around again, I found out what it was. There's a cable like this. I don't know what the technical word for it is, but there's a cable like this dropping from the engine, dropping from the battery area to do this kind of recharge maintenance. So I'm about to disconnect it right now. It's charged up on the little, I'll get you a closer look at the battery charger that I'm using. So, but this cord is just kind of laying in there, and I stumbled across it, and that's the one to use. So plug it here. Well, it's been charged like this over about the last 15 hours. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like right there. You put this cap back on it. And again, most of you probably know this if you're a biker enthusiast. I've learned this, and I'm trying to share it with everybody else so you know too. But this might be common knowledge, but now you can see it. If you don't know, now you know. And then this kind of just tucks away. So it's capped off, and it's tucked away down in here. For later use, I'm gonna put it up here. Well, basically, I know where I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna tuck it away, put the panel back on, and be able to have that for easier access when I'm not using the machine on a regular basis. So again, just get a charger that has the connections. This one has connections with various plugins, the cables, the clips. It comes with this, and it has a couple of options to use. This battery tender is the one I'm using. So Hope that helps somebody out there. It's kind of a bummer when you're ready to ride your bike and it doesn't start. So hopefully that helps you guys keep rolling. And again, just tuck this away somewhere where you can have access to it later on. Now I know what it is. Some kind of pigtail battery charging system instead of being able to, or instead of having to get your battery in some way. So I hope this works. I'll definitely be maintaining my battery this way in the future. All right, y'all take care. Have a great day.